All right. So the main topic today, what we talking about, what we talking about, what we talking about. Keem wanted to break down and talk about the most overrated players in the NBA today. Wow. Wow. I was like, damn, dude, I'd rather talk about all time. He like, nah, fuck that. We gotta kill these dudes right now. These dudes out
Kill
here,
him right now, yeah.
these dudes out here making highlight reels and shit like that. They ain't worth nothing.
I'm
I
tired
said,
of
fine.
seeing the mixtapes.
I said, fine. I said, you got me. So I wrote down 10 names. The 10 most overrated players in today's NBA. I'm talking about going into next season. That's what I'm going by. Not their career, but going into next season. Who's the most overrated players? And I broke it into 2 segments. 5 dudes you like, whatever. Who cares about them? We not even tripping on those dudes. Ain't no. Then they got 5 like you out your rabbit ass mind. Them dudes not overrated, but I got explanations because I'm fucking Blizzard Blaze and I know I can tell people how it is. You
That's
ready?
right. I'm ready.
Number 1, Jordan fucking Poole. Stop playing with me, bro. I
Yeah.
hear everybody on here talking about, oh, he gonna look good in Washington, man. He gonna look like the old dude. He gonna look like pre-snuck Jordan Poole. He gonna look like he never got punched in the fool. Like, nah, he still gonna look like he got punched because that's how he played. Like, what are we talking about? And then Kyle Kuzma gonna take more shots than him because Kyle Kuzma a hater. Like, Washington about to be one of the biggest hating shows about 2 light-skinned dudes. Like, it's gonna be Will Smith calling all over again, bro. Like, oh, man. But
It
no,
is what
all jokes aside, Jordan Poole to me is one of the most overrated players. He was overrated when he got that contract. That year Steph was gone, nobody had no expectations. You know how easy it is to overachieve expectations. That's me and King going to the NBA and averaging 6 points. That's look, we overachieved. Y'all expected 2. We got 6. That was Jordan Poole. For the time Steph was gone, we expected 18. He was dropping 25. But it's like, okay, like nobody expected nothing out of him. Then we expect something out of him, nothing. Jordan Poole overrated. I ain't gonna spend too much time on.
yeah, I mean, I think he made that money from that run he had in the playoffs. And he hit some crazy shots, even though he was wildly inconsistent and wildly inefficient. But he had some big moments, and yeah, I think it was just Draymond punched him. That's why he got
So
that
you think
money.
so next year you got him balling out.
Man, he don't even want to be there. I'm looking at him like blink twice to be safe. He's standing there. He was like, "Yeah, I'm in Washington. I play basketball. My first name's Jordan. Yeah." It was like, damn, you ain't got no excitement. You ain't even talk about the pool party. Pool party might be closed.
Jordan Poole, I noticed about the Chris Paul trade. Chris Paul got traded for number 3, then got traded for number 3.
Hmm.
That's wild. But anyway, next on my list, Pascal Siakam.
Yes, he was on my list.
They talking like he Rudy Gay in 2014.
Hey, a lot of teams
no,
could use him though.
no. I don't see it. I never seen one bit about Siakam that people talk about. People like he's an average NBA player to me. I don't like he's not a I don't even think he's an all-star caliber player. If you want to say he's an all-star caliber player, that's because you ran out of names and you gotta somebody want Toronto have some type of representation. Outside of that, Pascal Siakam, like he can help a team do some work, but I don't think he can ever be a second fiddle on a championship team.
With
Barely even a third person on a championship team to me.
with the right team, with the right people, I think he could be a number two. He definitely could be a number three.
On a championship team.
Yeah.
All
Like if
right,
he
King.
play with like LeBron,
I thought he made your list.
if he play with like LeBron or somebody, he could probably be a number two. But I think he definitely could be a number three for sure. But like they talk about it, it's like he nice, but they
Like
talking
Toronto holding him. Like Toronto hold him back.
yeah,
He holding
it's like
Toronto back. Fuck out of
it's like
here.
Toronto only giving them up if you give them we're giving them 5 first round draft picks for fucking Pascal Siakam. I'm not even doing that on 2K, and I give out draft picks like it's fucking candy or Halloween. I gave out four first round draft picks for like fucking. I forgot who I gave it up. It was like some old like Jonathan Isaac or some shit. But yeah, Pascal, like he nice, but yeah, he ain't that fucking nice.
Next up, Rudy Gobert. My bad. No, my bad. My bad.
Definitely
My bad. Hold on. My bad. I'm gonna go down the right way on this list. Next up,
Frenchie.
Kyle Lowry.
Kyle Lowry. That's your
Uh,
fault. You still got Kyle Lowry rated.
I'm gonna tell you, yeah, nobody should have him rated, but I think Kyle Lowry's name still attached to a quality point guard, and I think that's bullshit.
He plays nice, efficient basketball. He gets you to point A to point B.
You're overrating him. You're overrating him
He's
right
the
now,
Terry
King.
Porter. He's the Terry Porter of our time.
You're overrating him right now, King. You're overrating him. You're overrating him. You're
All
overrating
right,
him.
the man wear Adidas. All right, shit.
Do he even make
All
it to the
right,
meetings? He don't even look like it. I'm looking at his face. He don't like Adidas, man.
son. I ain't gonna lie. It's a video that play before every meeting. He like the first person we show, and it be like blinking you miss him. Keep your eyes open, you still gonna miss him. That's how
That's
fast he
Adidas
plays.
mistake. That's Adidas mistake.
Yeah.
Like,
And you know what? I don't even think he signed with Adidas. He just wham.
oh, so he's sneaking in the back door.
He backdoor. He backdoor. He's just looking like, oh, these Hardens look fine. I would keep rocking them.
Shame
Maybe
on
I
you,
get a
Kyle.
shoe deal.
Shame on you, Kyle.
Because when I Google Adidas athletes, he never show up.
Look, I'm sorry. Look, I know he's probably like rated number fucking 100 on people list. That's still probably too high. I'm like, again, when people start talking about trading and Kyle Lowry shouldn't even be. He should be once Sports Center break it down. You know when you get an update on your phone about somebody got traded, and they
Mm-hmm.
break down and they headline the names, but then we go on Sports Center, you get the full deal. That's how Kyle Lowry should be treated. No disrespect, you want a ring. King think you the best rapper of all time. Like, look,
Hey, I'm not the only one who think that.
look, fine, overrated though. Next, Patrick Beverly.
Again,
Look,
who's still rating him in 2023?
so he's almost to the. I think it's to the point to where he's overrated just off of his name. You know, oh, he bring that dog to the game.
He did. He had
He
him
got
on the
that
leash.
grit to it. He gonna bring a certain intensity to the team. But if nobody wants you, there must not be that good of an influence. So yeah, he's overrated because that reputation perceives him. It's over. It's nah. Apparently, you're not that guy.
And, all I got for him is he wear Adidas.
Okay. Well, yeah. Again,
That was it.
he
I
don't.
was gonna,
Huh?
I was about to say I ain't gonna elaborate on it no more. He just well, he another one.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think he's that defensive player that everybody that he once was, but I think he still try to
I don't
rise
think
up
he
that
ever was.
reputation.
I don't think
I
he was
think.
ever that defensive stopper they think he was.
Okay. So that's why he falls on the underrated because I think he's still overrated. 'Cause I think he still gets that type of look. Like okay, he could add some grit to defense.
Man,
Speaking
he
of
only
add some
know.
grit to defense, Rudy Gobert.
Oh, Frenchie.
You don't change a goddamn thing in Minnesota, bro.
Nothing.
Like nobody's scared to go to the goal.
Only thing he did.
If somehow somewhere you having a good game, all I had to do is step out and you're useless again. You will
On
4-time defensive player of the year, three or four, three, four,
free.
three. 3-time defensive player of the year, and nobody give a fuck.
All he
Cause
did was he moved Cat different positions.
we'll get to Cat.
That's it.
But yeah, unless he switch up his game, like right now, of course he's still known as this defensive anchor, like the probably the second or the third best defensive anchor right now, behind Embiid and Bam, I'm guessing, or I guess AD too.
Giannis,
Shit,
Jaron Jackson,
maybe not,
Brooke
maybe not
Lopez.
overrated. You know what, you is overrated because at this point you just
Oh,
an average ass player.
he's
Like
definitely overrated because
yeah,
it was like he's gonna bring the Timberwolves. He's gonna put the Timberwolves over the hump. Like y'all talking about championship? All y'all did was trade for the first guy.
that's all I got on the five whatever names, the 9 stars.
Yeah, I had Rudy and Pascal on my list.
Okay. Now we're gonna go to the 5 stars I wrote that's overrated. And again, I don't know if you caught the scheme. I'm not going by how they ranked on NBA lists. Like I'm sure Lowry not on in the top 80, but
I'm just
I
going by. I'm going off of buzz.
see I'm going by reputation.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, just you know what the streets saying.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Speaking of streets, so let's go to these 5 stars. So the first star that I have written down is Rudy Gobert's teammate Cat. Shut the fuck up. Like, shut the fuck up. Like, seriously, you think you changing the game? What you do new? I'm listening.
Well, he uses his name as an acronym for that's his nickname because his name is Carl Anthony Towns, so they call him Cat. So you got that. I mean, he's dating Jordan Woods.
That's Tristan Thompson, old goodies, huh?
I think he just kissed her. Oh, he was trying to kiss her. He maybe licked her in the face or something. I don't know. Hollywood, man, it's a weird place.
All right. So the reason I put Cat is overrated because
He overrating himself.
honestly I'm starting to think back. Why did I put this dude on here? Because I think when we start talking about like top big men in the league, his name get mentioned, but doesn't really deserve to get mentioned.
I mean, by default, because there ain't too many big men you can name and be like, all right, he really good.
At this point, you can. Cat, like think about it. Embiid, Joker, Anthony Davis, Bam. You could arguably say Sabonis. Uh, it's his name in the mix with a bunch of average players, but he get mentioned with the stars, and I don't think he even deserve that.
Now I feel Cat in a different environment, maybe playing with a real point guard, and maybe like I like to see him with Luca. Uh, I was saying Dame or wherever he could go and play with a real point guard. Give him a shot. But at this point, like Cat just, I mean, he just there.
I don't see it in him. You can give him another point guard. I don't see it in him. I think he'll have to be a Kevin Love. Like
Yeah,
you need 2 players that you could trust more than him. Because I feel
and
like he had a bunch of opportunity to be somebody like that year with Jimmy Butler. Like Jimmy Butler left you for a reason. The fuck,
soft.
the fuck. Like Jim, you tell me Jimmy Butler had the third squad team and he beat y'all, man.
He wiped the floor with him.
Something wrong with that picture, man. Cat overrated. Fuck that. Bradley Bill,
Oh, thank God, yes.
Baby
Bradley
Dame, I like
Bill.
to call him. Bradley Bill built a reputation in Washington, but guess when he built it? When John Wall got hurt. So it don't fucking matter because he was putting up a bunch of empty stats, and then he built up the same reputation Damon built. Oh man, if we get him, we'll be a good team. That's not no guarantee. Like again, Bradley Bill could kick the ball from half court, and if it go in, Washington like she will take that. Fuck that. That's points, right?
They talk they talk about Bill like he's a marksman. I think Bill like a 37, 36, 37% three-point shooter, which is good. But like a marksman is in the 40s.
Nah,
Even
I think he get judged correctly as far as where he rank amongst players. Like I don't think he don't get no top 10 love and no top 15 love, which makes sense. But I think he's overrated in thinking like, oh, he's the key piece to a championship team. Like, I don't know if
yeah,
he that. I don't know if he that guy. So yeah, this is why he on. That's why he made
and
my list.
I think what he gonna do in Phoenix is the best role for him to be the third best player, and he gonna get shots.
Yeah,
He gonna be
hit
able
a
to.
clutch shot, and that's it.
He gonna
Keep it
even
pushing.
be able to put the ball on the floor and take somebody ISO because it's like you ain't gonna, who the fuck you gonna double? So he gonna be able to do his thing. But yeah, like they they just was like, oh, put Bradley Bill on this team and his championship. It was like, nah, they was talking about putting Dame and Bradley Bill together. It's like, nah, it'd be the same thing as him and CJ. The fuck?
Exactly. Speaking of Dame,
No, not Dollar.
dollar for real, y'all. Look, he's I'm not saying he's overrated where he's ranked. Dame could arguably be in that 10 spot if you want to rank the top 10 players. He could arguably be in that 10 spot. I'm not debating that part. But to think Dame Lillard is the key piece that almost every team in the NBA is completely outrageous to me. We have no proof of that at all. We just know he's a great shooter, he's a clutch shooter. That's about it. That's what we know about Dame. Dame never was even a sniffle of an MVP. He had, I think, I mean, if I would look it up, I think he had one All NBA, first team All NBA. Let me double check, man. Yeah, like I said in previous videos, if it ain't the Miami Heat, which already have, a nice built squad behind them, or the Lakers, which I do think LeBron with a third star like Dame and a healthy
Mm-hmm.
Anthony Davis, I think that's I think that's the squad. That's the squad you'll want to deal with. But yeah, I'm sorry. Dame definitely on my overrated list.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna have to, uh, I'm gonna have to disagree.
Yeah, he got one All NBA, one first team All NBA. That's what I'm saying. Never finished top three in the MVP race, but he's the guy that's gonna bring
Huh?
Philly to a championship. He's the guy that's gonna
Oh no,
bring all these teams to a
he
championship.
can't.
No way, no
Yeah,
way, huh? Uh-oh. See, I guess the internet didn't fuck with King Take about Dame. Well, y'all already heard me talk about Dame before when it comes to these things. Why I keep getting it together? I'm gonna break it down a little more. So y'all already heard me break it down about Dame. I think Dame is one of the best point guards in the NBA, but when we talk about championship, we gotta have some. We have no proof of he's the championship piece. We just sit there and agree and think that okay, since he's this 30-point scorer and he had these clutch moments, like he had these clutch moments until it gets to a certain point, then his team not good enough or Dame's not good enough. We never looked at the point that Dame probably not good enough to get past those points. Like,
you
and then
know
he
what?
did lose. He lost to the Warriors a couple times too. So I don't want to knock him for that part, but he did lose to the
I'm uh,
Pelicans too.
I'm gonna agree with him too. I'm gonna agree with you on that too because they do overhype him in the playoffs. It's like he hit two shots. Yeah, it was in the first round, and that was pretty much it. It was like
Legendary
he
shots.
got
I give him that.
he got to the
Legendary
conference
shots, but
finals,
I'm
but
not
he
about to
got
sit here and
swept.
be like, oh yeah, if Dame was to go to Boston, I'm not sitting there saying Boston won the championship. No. Miami and Lakers. That's the
Yeah,
only two teams. I mean, besides the Denver
yeah.
Milwaukee shit, I get the Denver Milwaukee, of course, that's a championship squad, but not Philly. I don't see us. They were just seeing Philly, Phoenix.
Definitely not Philly and not New York.
He can definitely get a championship in Phoenix.
Hey, listen, after the Brooklyn Nets debacle, I ain't trusting no more super teams till I see them win.
You're not trusting a what?
Super team.
I thought you about to say a KD team. I about to say you must have read my
Y'all,
list. KD.
you got KD on there?
KD
What?
is on my overrated list.
Wait, you
Y'all,
say
you know why.
AD or
Don't do that.
KD?
Don't do that. You know why. You know why.
KD, Kevin Durant.
KD. We need to just take a step back and just watch KD play basketball. Let these championship aspirations just go. Like, you know what? KD on the court, y'all. Let's give him a round of applause. Look at him. You go, boy. And like, I think we get mad because we have championship expectations for him. He lose and he give us, I don't give a fuck. I play basketball. I attitude. And why don't we just watch KD play basketball, bro?
Come
Like,
on, hoop, man.
yeah. Like let's stop sitting there saying is he going to win the championship or not? Because we all just pissing him off, we pissing each other off. Like, how about we just watch him play basketball? If he win the
Definitely
championship, we give him that
pissing
good.
KD
If
off.
people ball up their fists and do this, if Kevin Durant win the championship, good for him. Good job.
Yeah, he
If
won the
you lose,
championship with this team.
hey, you
It's like,
balled out, man. But nah,
he gonna have to ball out.
even if he ball out, I'm not giving him championship
Yeah,
expectations no more. I feel better. Like, the media buries this dude about championships, and it's like it's okay that you're not winning championships, KD. It's really okay. Like, I mean, it's not like bum dudes winning championships. It's not like the five dudes I named winning championships. I mean, Lowry got one, but and Siakam got one, and Poole got one. Okay, never mind. But it's not a big deal, KD. With the
not
media,
like you gonna
they
get GOAT status.
huh?
It's not like
That's
you gonna
that
get
been
GOAT
but that been
status.
over with. That been over with. His gold status been over with, huh?
I think
Some
GOAT
people
status was
some
over
people
with
ruled that shit out
OKC.
once he joined
What's
Golden
that was
State.
going? Mm-hmm.
But nah, KD still a top 10 player in the league. But I like the fact that this dude is a guaranteed championship caliber. Where if he on your team, you expect the championship. No, no, clear as day. That's not the fucking case no more. So overrated.
All right.
Good.
Oh yeah,
Last one. Who you think the last one is?
Luca.
Oh, really? Nah, not Luca.
Oh,
He could have been on here.
Jason Tatum.
No, I actually think he was one of the most perfectly rated people in the game.
He was on my list.
You think he overrated?
I think he overrated.
Wow. Go ahead, let's talk about it then. I think 6 to 10 is perfect for him.
Like they talk about him like he just the fucking. Nah, he was my MVP choice last year. I thought he was gonna get it, especially how Boston was playing early in the season. But like, I mean, I just look at in the playoffs like, nah, he not that dude like that. And it's like he nice, but I don't know. Maybe it's just he played for Boston.
I think you know what else too? He don't get no blame for the losses. He don't get no blame for the loss.
I
They start
think
looking at
that's what it
Jalen Brown
is. Like they,
off off GP,
yeah,
Marcus
it's
Smart
like
and Jalen Brown.
I mean, like Jason Tatum was like 3 for 18 too. Wait, what the
Yeah,
fuck?
like they getting praise for that Philly game that he bought out in the fourth quarter. Like, shit, he was trash in the first 3 quarters. Like, we talking
Shit, trash the
trash
first
in those first
three
3 quarters, like
quarters
3 for 16.
the first 5 minutes in the fourth.
But yeah, he
He
don't
was
get
like,
blamed like that. So I can see that part getting on somebody getting under somebody's head.
that's
Like,
because
dang,
Jalen Brown had like 6 bad turnovers. Like, Gotta give him the blame. But yeah,
Those
he
do be
come
shitty
out
turnovers. I ain't
unscathed.
gonna lie to you.
Huh?
Those do be shitty turnovers by Jalen Brown.
Oh,
Like
they
what the fuck
do.
you doing?
They do. But
All right,
I
you got
just look at
somebody
it
else
like,
before I get some? Huh?
but I was just looking at it like, you saw what happened this past season against Jimmy. They should have lost to Jimmy and them last year. Jimmy took a bad shot late in the fourth quarter. And it's like, yeah,
Fucking Jimmy
he
Butler.
went to bed in the finals. But that's all I got on him.
Who else you got? Because I got one more left.
Zachary Levine.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I know how you feel about him. He
Yeah.
like number 4 on the Bulls.
Rated. He's like, that dude one of the made. Like, that dude took a step back. He's straight. Like he took himself out the rated game. He's like, I don't need to do this,
they
man.
like,
Like, let's talk more
they
about
like he
DeMar.
scored.
He's still pretty good. He still got some of the tank.
They told him like he's still scoring like 27 a game and blah blah blah. It's like, yeah, if he ain't dunking, it don't fucking matter. But that's why I put him up there. Fucking overrated as fuck. Yeah, that's all. I think that was pretty much who I had. Like I said, I couldn't think of no. I ain't had no full list, but that's all I got.
All right. Who you think I got at the last one?
I, I had one more. Who you got though?
LeBron.
You got LeBron.
Of course. Of course. Cause we grew up, we was raised up on this LeBron hope. As long as the team got LeBron, they there. And I think that's not the fact no more. I think LeBron clear as day need a solid elite supporting cast. It's not the same LeBron of he can carry this team. And I think we figured that out when the bad chemistry with Russell Westbrook, he couldn't get that together. Like somehow, some way, LeBron couldn't find a way. Even though he got hurt, I get that. But like even now, LeBron had a couple bad games in the playoffs, and they had Austin Reeves and Andy Davis and Rui. What is it, Malik Beasley? Those dudes kind of pulled them out
Mm-hmm.
out of the hole. But it's not a slight. LeBron still top 10. Good. I mean, I couldn't argue top 5. I think he's still a top 10 player in the league. But as far as him, all you need is LeBron and a few other dudes. That's not with that. And I think he still had that reputation. That's why I say he overrated.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, top 5. Nah, definitely top 10. And I mean, if you put him in top 5, no fucking higher than 5. But
I couldn't put him at
yeah, I
5.
ain't gonna. I look at Brian now. Yeah, he not that dude he used to be, but he's still nice. I had uh, I had Kawhi on my list.
Why you picking on the handicap? That's fucked up. You don't give a
Yeah,
fuck, bro. I don't know, bro.
I,
Look, hey, that's not cool, King. We don't disrespect the handicap on this show, man. Like I know you like to get a little rootless on the show. Try to ruffle a little feathers sometimes, but come on, man. That's a low blow. That's a low blow, man. I can't believe you say some stuff like that, man.
oh, and Trey Young.
Really?
Yeah, he's very overrated.
That's another person. I'm like, I don't see where the overrating come in at.
I think it came from that run they had when they made it to the conference finals, and they made all these deals. They like we one piece away. It's like
Oh,
nah,
see,
y'all.
I thought they shot that down a year after that. Like